Some memories are like scars carved onto bone. You carry them for life. My childhood lay in such shadows, a symbol that didn't belong. Every walk down the hallway felt like navigating thorns. I learned to keep my head down, to shrink myself, hoping I could somehow become invisible. My fists always knew my anger first. They'd clench on their own, nails digging into my palms. But what could I do? I was so small, and they were so many. That day, they tripped me again. I heard their laughter. It pierced my eardrums like needles. In that moment, the dam of pent-up anger and helplessness finally broke. I scrambled up, didn't look back, and fled that suffocating place. I just wanted to run somewhere, without the mockery, without the torment. It was on that escape route that I stopped before a video store. In the window, a figure captivated me. He was Chinese, like the kids sometimes mock me for resembling. But his eyes, his movements, they pulsed with power and confidence. In that moment, for the first time, I felt that maybe, just maybe, there was another path besides endurance and escape. I spent my saved allowance on that tape. My bedroom became my dojo. On the screen, his fists were like lightning. Me? I was as clumsy as a tumbling crab. Every fall, every ache reminded me how weak I was. But looking at his eyes on the screen, I'd grit my teeth and get back up. I started learning Chinese, trying to write those unfamiliar characters. Kung Fu, Xin, Ren, Shaolin, Zhongguo. I didn't know their true meaning then, only felt they held secrets to strength. Mimic, fail, mimic again. Sweat soaked my clothes, my knees and elbows were constantly bruised. That suppressed anger seemed to find an outlet, pouring into every clumsy punch and kick. On my 18th birthday, looking at the candles, I voiced the thought that had been brewing for so long.
Mom, Dad, I want to go to China. Go to Shaolin Temple.
Shaolin Temple? In China? Are you sure you want to go alone? It's so far and it's dangerous.
I have to go.
My mother's tears, my father's silent gaze, they were the heaviest things in my bag. But I knew I had to leave. If I stayed, I'd forever be that little boy trapped in the past. Stepping onto Chinese soil felt like another kind of not belonging. Unfamiliar language, unfamiliar faces, bicycles flowing like tides. I was once again the conspicuous, helpless outsider.
Ching Wen, Shaolin, Si Nali.
When the ancient temple, veiled in morning mist, finally appeared before me, all the fatigue and confusion of the journey vanished in a wave of awe. I knelt at the gate, not out of custom, but because a voice inside told me this was the start of a pilgrimage.
年轻人，你为何来此？
Dianjiang, Baochou.
以武止戈，但修身之前必先修心。
Training at Shaolin was harder than I ever imagined. My physical limits were broken again and again, and the angry beast inside me often warred amidst the sweat. I thought strength was about hard fists, about taking down opponents. Late at night, I'd secretly practice facing Bruce Lee's photo, pouring all my resentment into my strikes. Back then, I didn't understand what Master meant by cultivating the mind.
心存愤怒，如何胜敌？你连自己都无法战胜。
That breakdown was like bursting an abscess. Before my master, I cried like a child, letting out years of grievance in anger. His words were soft, yet they struck my heart like a heavy hammer. From that day on, I began to truly cultivate my mind, sweeping, carrying water, meditating, chanting. In the calm rhythm of daily chores and mindful breathing, I gradually heard my inner voice. The flames of anger slowly subsided, transforming into a quiet, resilient strength. My fists and feet were no longer for venting, but for focus and balance. The day I left Shaolin, I was still the same person in stature, not particularly tall. But inside, my heart now held a calm sea. Returning to familiar streets, seeing a similar scene unfold, I knew some cycles had to be broken. This time, I didn't run, nor did I feel that old rage. Later, I opened a small martial arts school. I teach the children not just techniques, but how to breathe, how to focus, how to face their inner fears and anger. I hope they can find that strength from within earlier than I did. Sometimes, passing the place where the video store once stood, I remember that little boy pressed against the glass. If I could meet him now, I'd tell him, "Don't be afraid. Even in darkness, light can be found." True strength was never about how many people you knock down, but about conquering your own heart. That light, it's always been there.